Hey guys, it's me, Epic C Drums, and today I'm going to be showing you guys why GarageBand is one of the best apps to have as a musician because of the things that it offers you and the things that it allows you to do. So yeah, let's get into this video. I'm sure many of you out there are familiar with GarageBand, but for those who don't know, what is GarageBand? GarageBand is an app that I would describe as one that you can use to create your own songs or learn your favorite songs. The app has over 5,000 loops that are free to use, and you can use them to create whatever type of song you want. Now I'm going to show you guys the type of instruments that the app allows you to play and also the type of loops that there are in the app. Alright, let's go. As you guys can see, I am no beginner to the app. I have about 62 songs. And yeah, if you guys see that plus on the top right corner, it should be in a little circle right there. You guys can click on that to create a new song. And as you guys can see, there are drums, keyboards, there's the world instruments, guitars and basses and strings, and what that means is that there's like cellos and violins and basses in there. So yeah, now I'm going to be showing you guys how you guys can use the live loop section right here and how you guys can create your own little songs using these. As you guys can see, we are now in the live loop section. There are many different types of songs that you can use on here, like rock, chill, R&B, Chinese traditional, and hip-hop. Those are just some to name the few. Me personally, I like to click on the rock one because I'm a really big fan of rock and metal. So as we wait for this to load, okay. So as you guys can see, you guys should come to this screen if you guys click on the rock section. The basic instruments of rock are displayed right here, like drums, guitar, bass, and extra guitars. And there's also a little amp right here if you go down a little bit. So yeah, there's also many different types of loops right here, as you guys can see. They're displayed in different colors, almost all of them. The drums are yellow, and then the guitar and bass and the extra guitar are all in blue. So yeah, let me show you guys an example of a little song that I would make using these little loops. So my quick little song would go something like this. So that's what my quick little song would sound like. I am going to explain you the type of instruments that are on this app, and I kind of did already by going through them, but now it's time to actually get into them. So first, I would like to start out with drums. That's just me. So yeah, so drums, there's the acoustic drums where you can actually tap them and play them yourself, because this is a touchscreen app. So let me give you an example. So I am going to touch the tom, not the floor tom, and then the kick drum, hi-hat, snare, tom number 1, 2, and floor tom, and the ride. Simple. Also, yeah, whenever you hit the cymbal, the bass drum is also hit at the same time. So yeah, that's the first part of the drums. And also, oh yeah, so I'm still on my loop, so this is also an added instrument. And also, you can even play something else. Let me show you guys. So let me go back to the drums real quick. And if you click on the SoCal right here, because that's the first drum kit that you will see when you click onto here, it'll be SoCal. Click on that right in the middle, and then you should have the percussion and electronic instruments. Oh no, you don't. You shouldn't have them. You have to download some sound packs, and they are free. You don't have to do anything. You can even delete them later if they take up too much space. But yeah, with all of my downloaded packs, I have a lot of drum kits that I can use. But I like to use the electronic kits because they all sound pretty good. And this one is probably my favorite because this is the one that I used to play Take On Me. So yeah, that's the drums part. The next instrument that I am going to be showing you guys is the keyboard, because there are multiple keyboards on this app. So let's go to Alchemy Synth right here, click on that, And then this should be the first keyboard you should see, the Epic Cloud Formation. And I don't really use this one. Let me give you an example of what it sounds like. You can toy around with this one if you want, but there's also many more. Just like the drum set, you have to click on the thing in the middle, and then you get all of these. And there's, I don't know how to pronounce that word, abbreviated, I think. Bass, keys, leads, mallets, organs, pads, rhythmic, sound effects, soundscapes, stringed, synth, and vocals. And I like to use the mallets light bulbs because, like I said, I also played Take On Me, so I'm not gonna play it because I don't want to get copyrighted, but there's a tutorial somewhere on my YouTube channel that I posted a video of me playing it, so yeah, go check that out. So yeah, that's basically it for keyboards. There's multiple of these that you can toy around with. There are also some keyboard sound packs that you guys could download to get more. So yeah, that's pretty much it for keyboard. The next instrument that I'm going to be covering is the guitar. If you guys would just click on that. Thank you. And now we are at the guitar part. I left off on the hard rock guitar, and as you guys can see, there are also some amplifiers or some amps at the top right here. So there's a vintage drive and there's a robo flanger. So if you guys would just click on those, they will activate. And let's see what it sounds like with the amps on versus the amps off, because I'm kind of curious about that. So that's with the amps on, and that's with the amps off. I'm pretty sure there's a difference. It's kind of small, but there's definitely a difference. And there's also more than just one guitar. There's the acoustic, the classic clean, the hard rock, the retro wah, and the roots rock. I've only tried a couple of these. I haven't tried the retro wah or the roots rock. I haven't tried those yet, but if you want to try them, you can. Because, you know, all of this is your choice. You can do whatever instrument you want. I'm just showing you guys, you know, what they are and how you can like navigate through them. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the guitars. So actually, oh, there's actually different amps for each guitar. So the Roots Rock has the high drive, treble boost, and the blue echo. And if you guys noticed that, and the hard rock, there's the vintage drive and the robo flanger, so they're different. And I'm pretty sure it's the same for every single guitar. Oh, except for the acoustic. The acoustic apparently does not have an amplifier or an amp. And the classic clean does. And they're pretty much different. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the guitar. Now the next instrument that I'm going to be covering is the bass. You can click on the bass right there, and then you should come to I think the picked one. That's the one that I left out on. So I am on the notes section now, and you can click on whatever you want, because this is also a touchscreen as well, which means that you can click on whatever you want, wherever you want, and you will get a sound. Now, I'm not really familiar with basses, so if you guys are, this should be pretty easy, even though this is a touchscreen and it's not like a normal one, because, you know, I can even do like... So yeah. So that's pretty much it for the picked bass, but there are also many more types of basses on here. Like the Liverpool muted NP bass, the picked, that was the one that I was playing right now. The retro bass, the sequence bass, and the upright bass. I have not tried that upright one yet, and the exoplanet and the light cycle. So yeah, I would recommend this one because this one is probably the best sounding out of all of them in my opinion. You guys can check it out for yourselves. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the bass part. The last instruments that I am going to be covering are the strings instruments. Yeah, with an S, there's plural, means there's more than one. So there are 5 instruments right here that you can choose from. Oh, now there's 4. Oh, so apparently they changed when you click from the chords side right here on the right hand side to the notes. So for the chords, there's the first violins, the second violins, the violas, the cellos, and the basses. And there are some notes right here, the chords, and you can also change what they sound like, I think. I have not really used the strings instruments, so I don't really know. So there's a romantic, there's pop, there's modern, and there's cinematic. And you guys tell me what they sound like in the comments. Tell me if they sound good, if they sound bad. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the chords. It's still in the notes. So the only thing that was taken out were the first and second violins. There's still a violin, but it just doesn't say the first or second. So yeah, it's pretty much the same thing for this one. Yeah, it just doesn't have the first and second things. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. This video did take a long time to make. And there is also an amp feature right here that I have not tried out. So once I get familiar with that, I'll tell you guys what that is. So yeah, see you guys next time.